New tonight, films like Radio, Nell, Cold Mountain, they all have the mystique of an area we call home, and films based in the upstate or western North Carolina that all share a rich story and all with box office success. But bringing Hollywood here has been easier said than done, and now there are people that are hoping to change that. Fox Carolina's Derek Dellinger takes a look at how some locals are trying to get the area on the entertainment map. Derek?
Well, Jade, all those stories have one big thing in common. A common thread is a story set in this area that shows a rich nature and diversity of the area. Romance, overcoming adversity, suspense, drama. It's all here. And local writers and filmmakers want to show Hollywood why they need to come here for the good stories.
He's like, are you thinking? Are you thinking?
What you're seeing here is a production in the making, a project set and shot in Asheville, a web series that its crew says is a soap opera.
We've got a shorter attention span for your viewers. People like having internet access to different kinds of content besides watching it on your television. You know, you've got your iPads and your laptops.
It's called Tomorrow Waits for No One. It will air as a weekly series online sometime this summer. It's a tale of suspense, crime,
I need an ambulance,
and amnesia, and it's being done cheaply, but the people behind it are hoping for more.
It's the wild, wild west. People are just doing all sorts of experimental things and, you know, remaking the industry.
Remaking, yes, but they're also wanting to get noticed. Stories like this are putting western North Carolina and the upstate on the map, and in the past decade and a half, Hollywood has slowly been paying attention.
See the young man over there? He goes by Radio.
The film Radio was set and shot in Anderson. Nell was set in western North Carolina, and so was Cold Mountain. And while we've seen films like The Fugitive, Dirty Dancing, and The Abyss shot here, they're certainly not set here. And for Western Carolina University professor Ron Rash, that's a shame.
One thing that makes this region, for me, so fertile as far as stories is because so many of the families, including my own, have lived in this region for over 200 years.
Rash is an English professor at WCU, and he's also the author of Serena. It's a story set in the 1930s in western North Carolina of a timber owner who has an affair and an illegitimate child. Rash's story will soon become a major motion picture.
There must be some good stories here, and there must be something in these books that strikes a large audience or potentially even larger audience that a film would have.
Rash says the region's rich history could be the gateway between the upstate, the mountains, and Hollywood, though Rash admits what's in the book won't exactly be what's in the film.
It's now their vision. I feel like what they will create is something new. It will obviously be influenced by my book, and I'm very, very pleased that they found enough merit in it to think a movie could come from it.
Rash may rely on history, but this group in Asheville is doing original and modern storytelling, and they believe that it's only a matter of time before Hollywood will catch on to what's being done here.
We're kind of making a point to come back now to our own home ground and really make sure our own community knows that we're here, that we even exist.
Tomorrow Waits for No One will air, as we said, as a weekly series online sometime this summer. And as we mentioned, Serena is due to start shooting in March. And though it's set in western North Carolina, it doesn't mean it will be shot in western North Carolina. Rash actually tells us that Serena will likely be filmed in Europe, the same area where Cold Mountain was shot. Still, Rash hopes that the mountain mystique will come through. In the studio, Derek Dellinger, Fox Carolina, the 10 o'clock news.